All right, well, I'm 30 weeks tomorrow, which is so crazy. It seems so weird to be in the 30s because I feel like that's like, oh, then you're having the baby soon. You know, when I hear that someone's 30 something weeks, I'm like, oh, okay, you're almost done. So that's crazy. I know that I have like 10 more weeks still, so we still have a little while, but it feels really close now, which I say all the time too. But I've been sick for like a week now, so that's why I sound and look extra beautiful. But I don't know if your immune system is down, like not as strong when you're pregnant or something, but man, like the 2 times that I've gotten sick, which I don't get sick very often, first of all. I got the flu when I was in my first trimester, and it was like the worst flu I've ever had. It was so bad. I just felt so bad. Like I felt so achy and like terrible, which isn't normal. And then this cold, normally when I have a cold, it's like not that big of a deal to me. Like I can totally function and I cough and sneeze and whatever, but it's like not that bad. But this cold has been so bad. Like the worst cold I've ever had, where I like can't even like breathe or like smell or hear, like it's all muffled, which I've never had, and I can't taste anything. It's like I have no senses. And the coughing has been horrible. It's getting a lot better. Like, but it's been like a week. And I never have colds for that long, but it's lingering forever and so annoying. Anyways, so I don't know if that's because I'm pregnant or what, but it's really, really annoying. So anyways, hopefully I'm getting over that. I feel like I am, but then every morning I wake up and I'm like, ugh, it's still the same. Anyways, I'm sure you really care about all that. So let's see. I haven't done an update in a long time, so there's a lot of stuff going on since the last video. But if you only watch the YouTube videos, I do have a blog that I sometimes will just do an update without a video on there. If you ever want to go check that out, I'll put a link for it if I can figure out how to do that. I've never done that, but anyway, so the symptoms that are new since the last video that I could think of, because I know it's like been forever, but is that I have kind of like an acid reflux thing going on, I guess. A lot of people get heartburn, and I have never had heartburn before, and I don't think that's what it is. It just feels like a really annoying, kind of like a little bit of burning, just like right here in my throat, and usually it's at night, and it's almost like I can't, like I want to just swallow whatever it is in my throat, and it just stays like this annoying lump in my throat that's been really annoying. And that was worse a couple weeks ago. I was noticing it really bad, and then this week I haven't noticed it so much, but that was annoying. And just aches and pains in general have been getting annoying, I guess. I feel like I'm really in my 3rd trimester now, and I think it's mostly just because I'm getting bigger, so there's so much more weight on my bones and everything, and so like I have bad joints and stuff anyway I was a gymnast for a lot of years, so I have a bad back anyway, and like, but it's like all of these old injuries that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when my hip like was bad or whatever, and then now it's hurting again. Or it seems like every day it's something new. For a while though, it was like my hip every day was really bad, but I haven't noticed that for a while. My back is bad all the time, so that's annoying, but I take Tylenol every now and then. I don't want to take a ton, but anyway, so that's fun. Shortness of breath, I've been noticing more, especially with the acid reflux thing. I feel like, I don't know, but yeah, sometimes I'll just be trying to talk or something, and I'm like, I feel like I have to like elongate myself, like my ribs and everything are all crunched up and I can't breathe, so I'm like, sometimes I like push myself up to like, I don't know why I feel like that helps, but anyways, obviously it's getting harder to bend over, but it's like so annoying, and I feel like I drop stuff all the time, and like it's like the end of the world. Like if I drop a pen, I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? So I told my mom, I texted her the other day that I've made it to the talented toes stage of pregnancy, because I remember when she was pregnant with my little sister, who's 11 years younger than me, and she would always be like picking up laundry with her toes and stuff. So anyways, I'm not sleeping really great, so I feel like I'm tired all the time, and I have like bags under my eyes all the time, and because I'm just not sleeping really well. So I don't know, it's just like I can never get in a really comfortable position. And my mom said that when she was pregnant, she, like when her belly started getting a lot bigger, she would put just like a small pillow like under her belly when she's laying on her side, like kind of to support it so it's not like all this weight, which I've been trying to do, and I think that helps a little bit, because I think that also is contributing to the back thing, is that I'm like, when I lay on my side and my belly has all this weight, I'm kind of like in this almost twisted position. I found, unless I do put something under it and then it kind of straightens me back out. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but anyways, nursery update. I got, and this was forever ago, but I got a glider for the nursery, a glider and an ottoman. So I'll show you that when I do. I want to do like a nursery tour thing when I get it all set up. So it's getting there. I just got the glider off of Craigslist for $60, so I was happy with that, because new they're, you know, 200 or whatever, so I was happy. And it's smaller than I originally wanted. I originally wanted like a big fluffy chair, like a overstuffed chair. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. But our nurseries, it's pretty small, the room, and then once you get the crib and the dresser in there, I didn't feel like it would fit very well, so it's a little smaller, the glider, but I really like it. So I was excited about that. And then, I don't know if I had mentioned already that I got a crib for $35 off of Craigslist, so yay, saving money. And then I got his closet all organized, which was kind of a beast, because that was a crazy closet full of all Second Mile stuff. Second Mile is our business, so there was just papers and just all kinds of junk in there. So I got that all cleared out and exactly how I want it for him and his clothes and everything. So I organized his clothes into different, I have a box for 0 to 3 months, and I'll put all that in the dresser when we get it. I still need a dresser. And then a box for all of his older stuff, which we already have quite a bit of clothes, just nice friends and stuff that have had boys recently. So that's been really nice to have a head start on that. And then I got a sample of paint for the wall color. So I'm not sure if in the lighting in here if you can tell really, but this is the one that I like. So obviously I think I originally wanted yellow is what I had said, but I was getting a little worried about getting the right yellow, because yellows can be really hard, and I don't know, you just look through Pinterest and then you totally can, one picture can totally change your mind, an idea about what you want. So anyway, we're gonna try, I want to do like this. I know it's kind of dark, but I think there is a lot of natural light in that room, so I think it'll turn out pretty. So it's like a warm grayish taupey color, and then I want to just do lots of neutrals with it, and like whites and stuff, and little accents of like a burnt orange color. When I say orange, people are like, odd, but it's, I don't know, I have it in my head and it looks good. But anyway, and I got some stuff at Target way on clearance. I got a pillow for like $7, which, you know, Target pillows are like $25 to $30 usually. And then I got a nice cozy, just a throw blanket for $7, which was originally $35 or something. So that was cool. And then I got some curtains that were on sale at World Market. They were originally like $25 a panel, and I got them for $15 a panel. So that was exciting. I really like them. Obviously, they're from Cost Plus, so you know they're good. So as far as the baby updates, he can hear us now. That's been a couple weeks that he can hear our voices and stuff, and I've heard that when babies are born, a lot of times when they're, excuse me, when their parents, they'll be crying, and when their parents talk to them for the first time, that they'll maybe turn or they'll stop crying, or they recognize your voice already because they can hear us. So I think that's really cool. So I think about that when I'm like hacking up along lately. I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's like scared or if he like cares, because I'm so annoyed with it, so I'm sure he's so annoyed with it. But no, I think about it like when I'm in the car. Like, I like Disney music anyways, but I was listening to it in the car today and thinking about that he can hear it too, and we're just listening to our Disney music, so that's fun. And then sometimes I'll read my Bible out loud because he can hear it, so it's kind of cool. Let's see, he's the size of a cabbage now. I think that mostly goes, it cut out on me because I was taking too long. So anyways, I was saying, I normally don't fluctuate weight a whole bunch, so it's easy for me to tell, like, if I put on my pants and I feel like a little heavier, or I can tell I'm a couple pounds heavier or whatever, and then I'll just, like, you know, not eat seconds that night and go for a run in the morning or something like that. Just kind of like maintain. But when I'm pregnant, it's like I don't know what's normal. I don't know, and I'm hungry all the time. Like, I could just eat all day, so it's not like before. I would pretty much just, you know, eat till I was full or whatever, and I'd, you know, it would be fine, however many calories I was eating. But now I'm like, I don't know how much I should eat because I could just eat all day. So to help myself out, I got this app. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, it's over there. But it's called the MyFitnessPal. I think it's a pretty popular app. But it's just like a calorie counting thing that's been really helpful. I would really suggest it for, I mean, if you're pregnant and want to keep on track, but just for anybody who's trying to lose weight or just trying to maintain weight, I think it's awesome. You just put in whatever, so whenever I eat anything, which that also helps because I know that every time I eat something, I have to put it in my app. So sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't know, I don't need it or whatever. So that's good, and it's just really easy. Like, anything that you eat that has a barcode on the box of it, like cereal or even maybe milk has it or whatever, it has a little scanning thing that you can it just beeps, like you hold it up to it, and then it tells you all the nutritional facts, and it knows how many calories is in like one serving. So if you just have one serving of it, you just put one serving, and then it goes right in there, and then you can see what you've had for breakfast and lunch and dinner and how many calories were in each or whatever. And you can kind of see, okay, like after dinner, like I try to keep it so that I have a few calories left after dinner, because I know you're not supposed to really snack after dinner, but I feel like I have to. So I don't know, it's just been really, really nice. And then you can put in if you worked out, and if you did a workout, then you know, it'll take some calories off for you or whatever, or add some or whatever. Anyways, it's really cool, and you can just put in your goal. So if you want to lose a pound a week or whatever, you can put that as your goal, or you can put, like, I just have a calorie goal per day. And so anyway, that's been cool. I also do, my mommy got me this for Christmas, and it's called Pregnancy Workout. I don't know. Eccentrics, the Esmond Technique, with Miranda Esmond White and Elena Ripas. So that's what that looks like. And it's just like the girl that does it is a dancer, so a lot of it is like stretching and balance stuff, which is, I haven't felt off balance at all this pregnancy, except for like this last week. A couple times I've been like, whoa, like almost fall over. Just like a couple times. But anyway, so I try to do that. One of there's 3 workouts on there, and they're like half an hour each. And I try to do like one every day. But I don't, I just try. So I probably do it 3 times a week. But anyway, so that's been good. It's not like a super hardcore workout at all. But you do some stuff that burns for sure. But it's not anything that I'm like, feel like, wow, that was a really good workout. It's more, especially now in this trimester, it's nice because it's the stretching stuff and like just some little like arms or leg stuff. So that's been nice. And then been trying to walk when I can. I want to like kind of ramp up. The whole pregnancy I've been like, okay, I'm going to work out every day and all this stuff, but you just don't. And like I've been trying to keep up with this and walking and stuff, but anyway, I really want to try to really, really do it every day. Now that I'm like getting a lot, bigger in the last trimester, I'm like, I need to count calories and start working out, even though I should have been doing it the whole time. But anyways, because I know it's not going to be easy once the baby's here. Ew, sorry. Excuse me. What else? I had a doctor appointment today, and I did the glucose test. And I've heard that stuff that you have to drink is just so nasty, but I think it was helpful that with this cold, like I can't really taste anything because everything's so stepped up. So I thought it was kind of good. I didn't mind it. She said I could have fruit punch, orange, or lemon lime. And I got the orange one, which I'm glad because it was just like orange pop, only not carbonated and like extra, extra sugary. That's what it tasted like to me. It wasn't bad at all. So I did that, and then I hear results next week. By midweek is what she said. So hopefully I don't have gestational diabetes. That's what that test is for. And then I got this thing from my doctor today, my midwife, for kick counting. It's just a little chart that I'll just write in every day. Every day I'll time how long it takes him to move 10 times. So just to make sure, I mean, if on average it takes him 10 minutes for me to feel 10 movements, then if one day it's like I'm not feeling anything for like 45 minutes or something, then I'll just let my midwife know or whatever, and then they can just do whatever they need to do. So I'm going to start doing that in the mornings at like 9 is what I decided, because she said to do it around the same time every day. And I almost always feel them in the mornings around 9. So that's what I'm going to do that. She also gave me a birth plan to fill out, which there's so many. I tried to do it. I'm going to wait for Drew. He's out of town, but so we'll look at it together. But there's so many things on here that I'm like, I only marked like 3 things, I think, because the rest of it I'm like, I don't really know. And there is a no preference thing, but I just need to decide, I guess, and research. I've done a lot of research on it, but I'm still like, you can find everyone has a different opinion. It's not like most of the stuff, it's not like everybody says do it this way. It's almost all over the map. So, and since I've never done this before, it's not like I have a preference yet. And all the stuff is like, you know, how I want contractions monitored, or my preference for, just different things, baby monitoring, the care of the uterus, like breastfeeding options, if I want a consultant or not, which I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of things that I just haven't decided yet. It's just hard when you've never done it before, and so I don't really know. But obviously I have friends and a mom who've done this before, so I'll talk to them. But I was gonna wait for Drew to help me, but I'm like, I'm sure he doesn't care or know either. So anyways, what else? I started this little, it's called Purposeful Parenting, and it's just a CD, it's a CD set, and it has just 4 discs in it. And I did the first track, which is like the first little chapter in here. Then you kind of listen along and fill it out. And so far it's been really good. I just did the first one on my own, but Drew wants me to wait for him to do the rest of them. So that's cool. So hopefully he'll have time. He's so busy right now, so I don't know if he'll actually have time. But it's by Pastor Troy Durrell. And I don't know what church he's out of or anything. Oh, it looks like Eastland Baptist Church. And so it's just like a sermon series from him. And one of our clients for Second Mile gave us this, the Williams, Derek Williams and his wife. I don't know her name, but that was really nice of them to think of us. So anyway, I really liked the first chapter of it. It was really good and practical. And so I'm excited to do the rest of it. And then we did our first birthing class last week. We have it on Tuesdays, so we have it again in a couple days, 3 days. So I'm excited to go to the next one. It was mostly good because, I mean, it's most of the stuff we talked about, the first class, is stuff that I had thought about before. But to Drew, I mean, he's not obviously on Pinterest and reading articles and doing, you know, all this research and reading and whatever, because he's so busy working, and like he's excited there's baby coming, but you know, he's not gonna be like as involved in all that as I am, so it was a lot of stuff that he hadn't thought of before, so that was good to kind of like start some conversation about just how we want it all to go ideally, and what I would want from him in the birth experience, and like just kind of, it was just a lot of stuff that he hadn't thought about before, so we hadn't talked about before really, and so that was good. I liked that it got us talking about stuff. There was one anyway, there'll be like 4 parts of it, and their whole, like, the whole process, which for some people might be boring, but to me, I'm so interested in, like, how long it takes and how far she's progressing, and okay, so now we're been 3 hours, and how far is she, and what drugs are they giving her, or what is she, you know, because that's all how it's gonna go down for me, you know. So anyway, but they did show one video, but it was like, it was really short, and the lady, it like looked so easy. I was like, I wanted Drew to watch a bad one so he could see how painful, because I don't think he realizes. But yeah, she just did a water birth and like delivered it herself, and she was like, oh, cool, baby. no big deal. So I was like, okay, Drew, now this isn't an easy thing, even though she made it look really easy. But anyways, I'm sure that's not all, and I'll think of a million things else that I wanted to say, but it's probably like a 20-minute long video now. So anyways, pardon my voice. It's so annoying, but anyways, I guess I will try to do one next week, but I probably won't see you for a month. So anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.